What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Guys, it's been a while since we've done a review on some cars, and finally we're getting to do another one. All right, hopefully that we can do a little more. The challenge with car reviews, guys, is you've seen pretty much every car that's out there. It's the internet. What do you expect? So cars come out once a year. They come out in the beginning of the year most of the time, and so whenever you kind of get to review all the cars, Mustangs, Chevys, Dodge, all these other cars, you know, whenever you get to review them, you kind of knock it all out pretty much in the beginning of the year. So by the time you get to May or June or April, there's nothing really to do, right? So what's the next thing to do? What do you review? What can I bring to you that you haven't seen before? Well, today we are reviewing another Mustang, but you have not seen this Mustang, all right? This isn't your normal Mustang. It is a Mustang GT, but it comes with 800 horsepower, guys. This is not a GT 350, GT 500. Let me drive around here so I'm not in anybody's way. 1 second. All right. Oh, it's parked kind of weirdly. Like I said, this is not a GT 350, a GT 500. This isn't some crazy looking car. So basically, we are working with a dealership slash car performance shop. The name is Modern Muscle, all right? Modern Muscle Cars. So basically, they will be in the description below. I have a link to their website. This car is for sale, and it is a steal in my opinion, just because of all the work they put into the car. And if you were to go ahead and buy a brand new Mustang, you're looking at close to $40,000, maybe in the high 30s, right? Then you got to throw in the supercharger. Then you got to throw in all these pretty much top options and all this stuff. This car comes with it. It's got the suspension packages. It's got everything that you could ask for. And it has over 830 horsepower to the flywheel and over 700 on the dyno. They expect this car to do on the quarter mile in the mid-10s and go 0 to 60 in less than 3 seconds. That's pretty impressive, and this car is only $58,000. That's a steal in my opinion. I know how much money goes into these cars, and I mean realistically compared to other cars, Hellcats are putting that much horsepower, and that's another $25,000. So, and this one only has less than 100 miles. Guys, this is the one we'll be doing a review on, so let's get right into it. Enough of me talking. All right, guys, so we are in the store. You'll hear some AC vents. Not a problem to me. I'm okay with it. We are in the shop, guys. I want you to quickly check out everything that's in this shop, and if you're ever looking for something, these guys will take care of you. If you want a car, any color you want, pick it, whatever you want, package, just call them up, and then they'll find the car, make the mods to it, and then you pretty much got your dream car for a great price. Let's quickly show you around the shop, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so now what the car we'll be reviewing today is this 2019 Ford GT. Now this Ford GT is not your normal GT, alright? It's got over 800 horsepower. It's Whipple supercharged, and we will be reviewing it and we will be going for a drive in it. So I'm gonna quickly show you the interior and see exactly what's the big bang for your buck, alright? So right away, if you guys notice, this is not coming from the factory. This is obviously, it's got the blue tube stitching here. You got blue stitching, it's all black leather inside. Beautiful quality leather. The little attention to detail matches the blue of the outside of the car. Now, one little thing I had a pet peeve about in general, guys, is the actual entertainment center. I love big screens, but guys, when you're talking about this much horsepower, you're not looking at the screen, you're looking at the road, and you're looking to race. And especially when you're spending this much money on a car, if you think about it, you're probably not going to be in it all the time as an everyday driver. But the cool thing is this car has the comfortability and the reliability to be an everyday driver. As you can see, just like your normal Mustang, no seats, but who cares? Look how much room you get back there. Yeah, nothing, we know that. Nothing new, guys. All right, so let's go ahead and let's check out the inside of the hood, all right? All right, here's our engine, guys. This beast of a supercharger is what gets installed and comes with your car. All right, that's a steal, in my opinion. When you're talking about these superchargers go around $8,500 and $9,000, then you're talking about all the parts that comes with it. Nobody wants the hassle of all the work that goes with it. Then you got to tack on the suspension, brakes, everything. This car pretty much has over $21,000 in upgrades. Brand new off the showroom floor, you're looking at 40 grand, 38 to 40 grand. You do the math, it's a steal.
How will you serve the world? What do they need that your talent can provide? So the effect you have on others is the most valuable currency there is.
We are in the Mustang. We're gonna go for a quick drive. I've never been in a car this fast. So Mike is pretty much, he's the manager of the shop and he knows everything about these cars. So Modern Muscle pretty much is it's a consignment shop. Also, you guys find the cars, and then you guys you have customers that ask for a certain car type, and you guys go find it, and then you guys do the mods that they want to it.
That's true. We buy brand new Mustangs right off the dealer's lot. We supercharge them, do a whole package to them, similar to a Roush or a Shelby, and we sell them brand new, literally all over the world. And we also take in consignment cars, and occasionally we find really good, very low mileage, late model cars that we'll buy.
And the crazy thing, we're driving in this car right now, it doesn't really feel like 800 horsepower. It just feels like a normal Mustang GT. And by the way, I love the attention to detail when it comes to the blue stitching. It really, you know, pops with the car color itself. This is that Velocity blue, which is stock, if I'm correct, that comes straight from the factory that way.
Factory color.
Now this, we were talking earlier about this. We were saying that it was $58,000 is what you guys are asking for. 50 around 59 is what you're asking for?
58.9, brand new.
Brand new. Less than 100 miles for sure, because, you know, obviously driving it around, I'm I'm assuming. That's probably where you get your little miles from there.
We usually put 200 or 300 miles on them to make sure they're okay, because we send these as far as Japan. I've sent them up as far as Japan, Germany.
Makes sense, yeah.
All over the place, so we want them to be, no issues when they get there.
Okay, that totally makes sense. All right, so we were discussing, like, pretty much brand new this car, no mods or anything. We're looking around $38,000, and then I'm pretty sure it's a little more after.
A base GT can be anywhere from 35 to 38 for a brand new one, depending on whether it's an automatic. They charge a little more for that.
Okay.
Obviously, if it's coming to the end of the year, you can get some pretty good deals. Early on in the new model year, they don't give us much of a break.
Yeah. Now a GT 350 is pretty much what I was comparing this car. How much horsepower does the 350 have?
350 has 560, give or take.
And that comes stock, off the showroom floor for around $58,000. Am I correct?
Yeah, at least.
And so you have nowhere. So they have at least 200 horsepower less. Well, actually more than 200 horsepower less than this car.
At least.
And it's the same exact price, which is the crazy thing.
For the most part, same exact price, a lot more horsepower.
A lot more horsepower.
We're gonna shame him at the track.
Exactly. I can't wait for that. Now, how much? Hold on. And the brakes work?
Hopefully.
That's awesome.
Now what's unique about these, with the 10-speed automatic, it will rev to 7,000 RPMs, and it won't drop below generally about 5,600 on any shift. As you get higher in the shifting, up into the gears, they don't even drop below 6,000. So it stays right in the power curve the whole time you're in it. They just dig and dig and dig.
Yeah, I felt that.
And that was with the traction control on. So that was only putting them, probably 400 or less to the rear wheels.
Yeah,
if you take the traction control off, this will spin all the way to 70 miles an hour. They will not hook up.
How forgiving were you on that lead foot there, on that foot there?
Well, that was with the traction control on. That was pedal down, but that was with the traction control on.
So
it's pulling a lot of horsepower, but it's keeping you from spinning out.
Yeah, I can feel it. I can feel it right on my stomach. I'm still feeling it right now.
If you take the traction control off and put all the horsepower to the rear wheels, you couldn't do that. We would be all over the road up to at least 70. Nice smooth cars. They drive so nice. They actually ride nice.
Yeah.
You can't really tell any difference with the suspension that we put on them over stock, unless you're going into the curves. Obviously, there's no body roll. Make an excellent track car.
Yeah.
But they still ride good with the suspension.
You're 100% right. I really do. I feel very comfortable in this car. It actually feels more comfortable than it does stock, and like with no mods or anything of the sort. What type of suspensions do you guys put in this Mustang here?
We use Eibach.
Eibach. So I saw on the brochure it was pretty much like 830 horsepower to the flywheel.
Yeah.
And then 700.
That's subjective. It's 710 to the rear wheel.
To the rear wheel. Okay.
And we use 15% drivetrain loss. Used to be a lot more than that, but these transmissions on an automatic transmission, they're getting pretty. We don't have that kind of big drivetrain loss that they used to be back in the 60s, 70s. Used to be 30%.
Right.
They're much more efficient now. So 15% at maximum. So puts it in the 830 horsepower range. I think Whipple would probably like to say they're 775 at the flywheel, which is very safe. Very safe. They're totally safe by saying that, because it's certainly not even less.
Exactly.
We like to say 800 to 830 in actual numbers.
Okay.
See, there's no body roll.
Yeah, you don't feel. It's so stiff.
None.
Holy cow.
There's no lean at all.
Yeah, it's not. You feel everything shifting with it. I can feel my pump staying in one spot, which is really nice. Alright guys, we're pretty much done. I appreciate Mike. I thank you so much. We'll be doing plenty more videos with Mike and Modern Muscle, and they'll be pretty much showing us all the cool toys you got. You guys saw the B-roll pretty much of what they have in shop. If you guys have any recommendations that you want to see me work on and kind of do a review with Mike, please let me know, and I can let Mike know, and he'll help us schedule something and we'll work it out. I thank you guys so much for tuning in. You guys be blessed, and I'll see you on the next video. Modern Muscle, their description, their link to their page, and to this car will be in the description below. So if you're interested, hit Mike up and they'll get you taken care of. Peace.